Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Chaos here, back with another video for Weathering Waves. This time, we're going to be discussing how to maximize your account potential on day one and ensure you get Jiyan. Now, in terms of currency and Weathering Waves, we do have three different currencies for pulls. We're going to have Lustrous Tide, which are used on the Novice Convene, the Character Permanent Convene, and Weapon Permanent Convene, which are basically your standard banners. So these are Lustrous Tides that you're going to be getting from story, quests, and stuff like that. So make sure you're not converting your Astrite into these. Next up, we have our Radiant Tide. These are going to be the main money makers and the ones you use to pull for the limited event banners, such as Jiyan or Yanlin. So make sure that these you are using efficiently and saving them for the units you only want to pull for. Now, in terms of these banners, I know you're going to be tempted to immediately use your 5-star resonator selector. And trust me, I am too. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to hold out, and I've played plenty of gacha games and saved in them before. But it is definitely smart to save your 5-star selector because there is still a 50-50 that you have to beat in order to get Jian or Yanlin if you're pulling for either of them. So it is best for you to save your 50-50 so that in case you do lose 50-50 and you get, let's just say, Calcharo and then you picked him for your 5-star selector, you're going to have two of the same unit. So it'll be best in these situations for you to just save that 5-star selector until after so that you can make sure you get a different unit. Now, if you are free to play, I definitely highly recommend you do not pull on any weapon banners or anything like that, just because it's best for you to be safe rather than sorry and dump all your pulls into a banner. Yeah, it's 100% guaranteed to be the weapon, but the only thing that I recommend is saving those pulls just because in the future, you never know who's going to come out, and as free to play, it's definitely smart to budget our pulls and ensure we're saving for the right units we want. Now, this currency that I mentioned earlier, Astrite, it requires 160 Astrite in order to make one Radiant or Lustrous Tide, which is basically the equivalent of one pull. So 160 of these Astrite will be what gives you your pulls, basically. Now, in terms of these currencies, you may be wondering, what are the sources for all these? Now, for that, there is a handy dandy sheet that was provided by I Am Rivenous on Discord and on YouTube. Also, thanks to Captain Cabinets for their amazing video on Jian and how to guarantee him. This sheet does go highly into detail, so I definitely recommend you guys take a look at it because it has a lot of information that you could definitely use in order to better understand where all these pulls are coming from. Now, taking a look at the Astrite section, it does say you get 22,889. These 22,889 Astrite were basically what you'll convert into your Radiant Tides. So 160 makes one pull, so that gives you about 143 pulls from just the Astrite, as well as 34 Radiant Tides from the game itself. Now, keep in mind, this is taking into account only if you farm every single day and don't miss a day in terms of your dailies. So please make sure you are logging on daily to make sure you can get Gian, because if not, I would feel really bad if you don't get him in time. So, this is also worst case scenario. 177 pulls is what you will end up with. So if you do lose the 50-50, you can still get him. And then any pulls that you have after, you can save for whoever you want to pull for. Or if you feel risky, feel dangerous, you can pull for his weapon if that's up to you. Now, the pools mentioned are all free to play pools. None of them are including the Battle Pass or the Battle Pass plus the daily, which is like the little daily membership, like, the Welkin and Genshin or any of those. So, this is excluding any of those. If you do get those, that's more pools for you. Good, congratulations. But this is only free to play pools. Now, with 177 pulls, worst case scenario, you're able to pull Jian, lose the 50-50. That's two 5-stars right there. Plus, you used to have your novice convene to select, which will be a different unit since you saved it. So with that, you'll be able to have three different 5-star units already on your team, plus your starting unit. So hopefully with this guide, you guys are able to better rationalize where to spend your pulls and are able to get a better idea of where all these pulls are coming from. Hopefully you're able to get Jian if that's what you're pulling for, or hopefully you're able to save for Yanlin and you're able to get the units you want. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and hopefully it was informative. Have a great day and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.